Hey everyone, welcome to this special episode where we're talking about something we're absolutely buzzing about. Inbound 2025. I'm Gaurav Rajput, Senior Director of MarTech at Growth Natives.
And I'm Rahul Sindwani, VP Operations at Growth Natives. And Gaurav, I have to say, I'm practically counting down the days to San Francisco.
Right? It's funny because we've been to Inbound before, but this year feels different. There's this energy around it?
Oh, absolutely. And the fact that it's moving to San Francisco for the first time, I mean, from September 3rd to 5th at the Moscone Center, that's pretty exciting, right?
Yeah, yeah. So, for those who might not know us, let me quickly introduce myself. I'm the MarTech guy at Growth Natives. I basically turn those complex marketing tech stacks into smooth AI-led customer experiences. And honestly, inbound is like it's like Christmas morning for people like us.
That's correct. And I'm the ops guy. I transform those tangled workflows into scalable, data driven growth engines. So, yeah, inbound is where all the puzzle pieces come together for us.
Absolutely. Rahul, let's talk about last year for a second. Inbound 2024 in Boston was wow. I mean, what stood out to you the most?
Oh man, where do I even start? The HubSpot Spotlight session, where Yamini Rangan introduced Breeze, HubSpot's AI solution. I remember sitting there thinking, this is it. This is the future.
Yes, the Breeze announcement was huge. And you know what? The networking was incredible too. I had this conversation with a fellow MarTech professional during a coffee break, and we ended up sketching out this entire automation workflow on a napkin.
On a napkin, that's so typical inbound, isn't it? The best conversations happen in those unplanned moments.
Exactly. And that's what we're most excited about this year. I mean, sure, the sessions are going to be amazing, but it's those hallway conversations, those coffee break brainstorms where the real magic happens.
Speaking of sessions, Gaurav, have you seen the speaker lineup for 2025? It's absolutely stacked.
Oh my goodness, yes. So we've got Colin Jost from Saturday Night Live doing the inbound after hours session. I mean, come on, the guy's hilarious, and he's going to bring that comedy perspective to business.
And Amy Poehler, her session, The Art of Yes and Amy Poehler's improv driven success. I'm genuinely curious how improv principles apply to business growth, right? But here's the one I'm really excited about: Dario Amodei, CEO of Anthropic. His session is How Artificial Intelligence Will Transform Business in the Next 18 Months. Oh man, I'm literally going to be taking notes furiously. 18 months in AI is like it's like 5 years in traditional business evolution. The pace is insane.
And then there's Dharmesh Shah with You to the Power of AI. I mean, coming from HubSpot's co founder and CTO, that's going to be pure gold for us MarTech folks.
Absolutely. You know what I love about Inbound? It's not just about the big names, though. It's about that community of growth driven leaders who are all trying to figure out what's next.
Yes, and this year, with the move to San Francisco, I feel like there's going to be this extra energy? Like San Francisco is the heart of tech innovation, and now Inbound is there for the first time.
Exactly. And here's what I'm thinking: we had such great connections last year in Boston. People were genuinely interested in swapping stories about what's working, what's not working.
Oh, yeah, remember that group discussion we had about revenue operations alignment? That was like a mini masterclass right there in the lobby.
Right. And this year, we're going bigger. We want to meet even more people, whether you're dealing with MarTech challenges, trying to scale your operations, or just curious about AI implementations.
We want to talk to you because here's the thing: Growth Natives isn't just attending inbound to listen. We're there to share, to exchange ideas, to learn from each other.
And let's be honest, some of our best client solutions have come from conversations we've had at events like this. It's that cross pollination of ideas that's so valuable.
Speaking of valuable, let's talk about what people can expect if they meet up with us at Inbound 2025. Rahul, what are you most excited to discuss?
Well, from an operations perspective, I'm really excited to talk about AI powered workflows. Like, how do you actually implement these systems without disrupting your existing processes? That's what everyone's struggling with right now.
Yeah, and for me, it's about MarTech and revenue ops alignment. Everyone talks about it, but how do you actually do it? How do you make sure your marketing technology stack is actually driving revenue, not just generating reports?
And data, oh man, the data piece. How do you turn all this information into actionable insights? That's where I see so many companies getting stuck.
Exactly. And you know what's great about inbound? People are open to sharing their real challenges, not just the success stories, but the actual problems they're trying to solve.
Which brings me to something important. If you're planning to be at Inbound 2025, definitely reach out to us. We're going to be there all 3 days and we'd love to connect.
Absolutely. And here's something cool. We've actually set up a calendar where people can book time with us during the conference, whether it's a quick coffee chat or a deeper discussion about growth strategies.
And coffee is totally on us, by the way. We believe the best conversations happen over a good cup of coffee, and San Francisco has some amazing coffee spots.
Oh, yeah, we've already been researching the best coffee places near Moscone Center. But here's the thing, and this is important, even if you can't make it to inbound.
We're actually staying in San Francisco for an extra week after the conference. So if you're in the area or want to fly out just to connect with us, we're totally up for that.
Yeah, because not everyone can make it to inbound, we get that. But if you're curious about AI strategies, MarTech optimization, revenue operations, let's grab that coffee and chat.
And it doesn't have to be formal, you know? Some of our best collaborations have started from casual conversations about growth challenges.
Exactly. So, whether you're a startup founder trying to scale, a marketing director dealing with tech stack complexity, or an ops person trying to streamline workflows,
We want to meet you because here's what we've learned: everyone's dealing with similar challenges, just at different scales.
right? And that's what makes these connections so valuable. You might have solved something that we're working on, or vice versa.
You know, Gaurav, one thing I'm particularly excited about this year is the focus on AI. I mean, it's everywhere in the inbound agenda.
Oh, absolutely. And it's not just theoretical AI anymore, it's practical implementation. How do you actually use AI to improve customer experiences? How do you automate without losing that human touch?
Yes, and that's where events like Inbound are so valuable. You get to hear from companies that are actually doing it, not just talking about it.
And the networking aspect, I mean, you're surrounded by people who are facing the same challenges. The conversations are so much richer than your typical conference.
Speaking of which, for anyone listening who's on the fence about Inbound 2025, it's worth it. Even if you're not sure about the sessions, go for the connections.
Absolutely. And if you do decide to go, make sure to find us. We'll be the ones probably sketching workflows on napkins during coffee breaks.
That's so accurate. But seriously, we're approachable. Don't hesitate to come up and say hi. We love talking shop about growth strategies.
And even if you just want to chat about the industry, where things are heading, what's working for different companies, we're here for all of it.
You know what? I think what excites me most about Inbound 2025 is that it feels like we're at this inflection point. AI is becoming mainstream, but people are still figuring out how to use it effectively.
Exactly. And inbound is going to be where those best practices get shared, where people talk openly about what worked, what didn't, and what they're trying next.
So, if you're listening to this and thinking about whether to attend Inbound 2025, I'd say go for it and definitely reach out to us. We'd love to connect.
Absolutely. And remember, if you can't make it to the conference itself, we're staying in San Francisco for that extra week. Coffee meetings, strategy sessions, just casual chats about growth. We're up for all of it.
And it's all on us. We genuinely believe in the power of these connections to drive real business outcomes.
So, to wrap up, Inbound 2025, September 3rd to 5th, Moscone Center, San Francisco. We'll be there with notebooks full of ideas and calendars ready for meaningful conversations.
And whether you're dealing with MarTech challenges, operation scaling, AI implementation, or just want to geek out about growth strategies, let's connect.
The coffee's on us, and who knows, maybe we'll sketch out your next breakthrough on a napkin.
Perfect. Thanks for listening, everyone. We can't wait to see you in San Francisco.
See you at Inbound 2025.